So now that you have gotten to the point that you have completed day 4 of the 5-day challenge to finding your purpose, we're going to talk about everything that you've done, and kind of summarize it and then get to moving higher in your purpose. So the first day that we talked about discovering and getting on the right path of purpose so that you can build your worth into what your purpose is. Because usually when you're not in your purpose, you're not getting paid for what you're worth, you're not getting the recognition for what you're worth, you're not getting any worth out of it. You're just doing things because you have to do them. So, of course, you know that it takes perseverance. And I did tell you to get your pen, paper, and your purpose together on that day 1. And you have to bring that perseverance and get started. So I hope you took that perseverance all the way through on each day that you had to do your homework. So, how do you have clarity? We talked about that as well. Having clarity for you to move forward in your life and in anything that you do, your life, your relationship, and your business. Then day 2, we talked about why you need clarity about your passion. And it all really is about you not hearing the noise around you and not taking someone else's, I guess, idea of what you should be. Because we heard that before, right? And then the third day, we talked about your superpower. Who do you relate to in the superhero version? And take that superhero version and culminate that into yourself. Day 4, we were talking about find your purpose and live your passion. That was 2 videos. So I hope that you were able to get your homework done and you could move forward with that. But today we're going to talk about moving higher in your purpose. Okay, we're going to talk about that. How to take everything that you've learned and put it all together and give it intention, meaning, and purpose. And that's giving your living, your relationships, your business, all of that. And I know you keep hearing this question throughout the course. Are you living a life or is life living you? Do external events or people push you into a negative state of difficult escape from? Or is it you who determines your experience of life? What happens in life cannot be controlled. Many things in life are imposed on you, whether you like it or not. However, just as a competent surfer does not control the wave, but masters the art of riding it, you too can determine how you deal with the challenges. How you direct your own course and travel the life's currents is the way that you're meaningful in this life. So, are you using your free will? You didn't think I was going to get to this when it came to purpose. Use your free will. It's easy to be carried along by automatic reactions or determined reactions or responses to life's challenges. But whatever happens, you have free will. It's how you respond to the situation. If you react without taking control of the events or other people, they will have the power over you, over your emotions, your actions, and your thoughts. But if you choose your responses, the rewards are great. Inner freedom and self mastery is part of the passion and purpose. Being present in purpose, on purpose, is important. It means being wholeheartedly engaged in what you're doing and what is going on right here, right now, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Some of us don't do that. Some of us don't purposely do that. This is all about purpose. This might seem obvious, but especially when doing routine to familiar tasks like driving or washing up, it's easy for intention to drive away into dwelling on the past or the future, imaginary scenarios, or non specific automatic mind chatter. When that happens, your awareness of what is going on and what you're doing is reduced. I often tell my clients take a simple task, such as washing dishes. And if you have a dishwasher, take one dish out and just wash it. But stay present. Put the soap on and feel the soap, feel the towel, feel how that feels. Feel the roughness of the scour pad, or feel the smoothness of the pot that you're holding or plate that you're holding, and spend those few minutes in the moment. And when that happens, your awareness is heightened. You're honing the skill of awareness for purpose. You spend time in your head rather than actually having an experience. But the here and now is a real home, and being there has many benefits. Cultivate mindfulness. That's part of purpose. Mindfulness is a way of to be present in purpose. It includes being grounded, aware of yourself, your surroundings, and the people in them. As your horizons are expanded, multiple impressions provide useful feedback about what is going on, allowing you to make better decisions and to take more effective action. Part of purpose. You can be more confident as you are actually there to deal with issues and apply yourself fully to what the situation requires. Being mindful and mindfully present and giving other people your full attention is also important for establishing, maintaining good relationships purposefully. But above all, it gives you the ability to live a conscious, self directed life purposely. Adjust your expectations. Now we're still talking about purpose. When people or situations disappoint you, you need to assess the reality of the situation and revise your expectation accordingly. Perhaps you misjudged the person or situation, or you were unprepared for a surprising turn of events. Reviews and reconsideration of what can reasonably be expected are part of normal life. But some people try to ward off potential shocks by censoring their expectation in advance. Like, I always expect the worst, so I won't be hit so hard when bad things happen. Other people avoid optimism because they're afraid of not being able to cope when things turn out badly. If I don't expect much, I won't be disappointed. It's a strange logic with a touch of superstition. Expecting to feel bad later, not part of purpose. They'd rather feel not they'd rather not feel good now. Such attitudes often become self-fulfilling prophecies. You create what you say. So watch your language purposefully. With such attention given to negative expectations, how could anyone else or anything else have positive flow into your life? Appreciate your uniqueness. Do you appreciate you? It is a combination of many facets that make up your unique you. When you truly appreciate your special characteristics, there is no need for feeling bad about being different. You do need not to conform to how others do things, or if that's not a good fit for you. You are the center of your life. And the more true you are to yourself, the more you're able to walk in your own path purposefully. Access what really is important to you. Purpose provides a direction for life. You know what you want to express or you achieve and look for ways to doing that. Purpose is different to goals. A purpose relates to the road to be traveled, whereas goals are the stops along the way. When the direction you are taking is significant and worthwhile to you, your life has meaning. The search for meaning and purpose can be triggered by internal questions that you had during homework time or by dramatic external changes. Usually people are very sure of what they do not want anymore, but have not discovered yet what it is they want. For example, a trade person who worked hard for financial stability and then when he's finished and achieved that, he sells the business. Traveling the world is fun at first, but then the questioning starts. What does he want to do with the rest of his life that gives him fulfillment? Hmm. Imposed situations, and that's what that is, can also lead to reviewing how life is going. For example, after a traumatic experience, many people seek to share their knowledge and insights for the benefits of others. They set up charities, do volunteer work, give calls, create art, write books, focuses on issues greater than themselves. They seek to contribute something valuable to the world and themselves. And I know I've done that when I wrote my books. When I went through a traumatic situation, I wrote a book. I got deep involved into it. I offered it to the community so that the community could benefit, and that those who were traumatized the same way could also benefit. Find your own meaning and purpose. Your ideas do not have to be spectacular, public, or even specific. They can be a feeling, a longing for something better, a sense of overall direction and destination. It may be something bigger than yourself, a vision that energizes you and fills life with interest and challenge. Or it can be like an athlete working to improve, I don't know, her backhand, which is probably her personal best, and become the best version of yourself that you can be. Whatever you choose will be important for expressing who you are and what is of value to you. Other people might try and tell you the direction to take, and I've heard that most of our lives. And we start hearing that when we're 6. Oh, you're going to be a great doctor. Are you going to be a great nurse? Are you going to be a great this? Are you going to be great that? Do good in school because then you're going to do this. They start telling you their direction that they want to have for your life, but not what your purpose should be. Don't be distracted or diverted, but find what is right for you and what makes you feel good about yourself. Choose your own road to travel, even if it's not a smooth road. To find your way towards new meaning and purpose, could consider some of the following questions. What is it that makes my life worth living? What do I want my life to be? Who do I want to be? How can I express my special gifts and characteristics? What can I introduce into my life that will give me fulfillment, joy, and a sense of direction? What would I like mentioned about me in a funeral service or edged into my tombstone? Now that we're walking in purpose and we're moving in our lives in purpose, I want you to take a really good look at what you've written down and how to move higher in your purpose and how to move forward when life has changed. Move forward because that's when you start questioning purposes. Life has changed. Life wasn't what you thought it was, and you have awakened to this, I guess, new thing to you because you were so bogged down and covered up with all the other noise of the world that you forget that you were worth something. You are worth something. And just having this 5-day challenge, I challenge you now to get out and do something that you want to do, that you feel comfortable doing, that you have the skills, and then report back to me. This is a 5-day challenge that you've completed now, that I'm so excited that you have completed. And in this 5-day challenge, each day, we're going to be doing something. We're going to have questions and answers time. So I want you, and I thank you, really, I really do thank you for taking part of this challenge, of this hybrid course that shares a lot of information with you. And I hope that you received a lot of content that you can use and you can share with your family, help them grow. But this is the end of the 5-day challenge. And I know you're going to do some magnificent things. I know you're going to be powerful in all that you do. So, congratulations for completing it. Congratulations for getting to the end and learning a little bit more, or a lot more, or much more about yourself. This is Edna White signing off. See you real soon.